All right, guys, welcome to another live stream. Welcome to another live stream. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. All right, so the market is crashing. Specifically, I'm talking about the crypto market. Obviously, the crypto market is open 24/7. So I was able to see this weekend that the market was taking a dip. So as soon as I saw it taking a dip, I went to see what was going on. Usually there's some type of catalyst to make the market dip like this. And it's kind of like a pre predetermination of what's going to come for the week, because the crypto market goes kind of hand in hand with the stock market, or like the it follows what the stock market does, right? And then also, I think they're so intertwined that now whatever the crypto market does, you can kind of see that play out in the stock market. So I went to see what was going on, and basically there's this Chinese startup called DeepSeek that is kind of like imitating ChatGPT and Llama and in chatbots like that, and it's able to do it with cheaper GPUs and better reasoning, essentially. So anytime something's like really innovative or groundbreaking like AI, and you're able to do it a lot cheaper, especially with all the bans and stuff from China. I mean, on China, and maybe not bans, but like restrictions on buying like GPUs. Like a lot of the companies that like Nvidia, they have a monopoly in the space, right? And they provide most of their chips to American-based companies, and they kind of restrict that with other countries and things like that. So this kind of spawned out of China being restricted and getting those high quality GPUs. So they said, okay, let's use these low quality GPUs, but let's use better software, better reasoning, better algorithms to develop a platform better than ChatGPT or comparable to ChatGPT. So yeah, I think it's very interesting. Let me pull up this article so I can show you what we're seeing here. Give me just a sec. All right, so this article says it's looking at the futures, the stock futures for the day. So it says stock market today, NASDAQ futures tank, Dow tumbles 350 as AI fears rock tech stocks. NASDAQ futures plunge on Monday to lead a stock rout on Wall Street as a Chinese startup rattled faith in U.S. leadership and profitability in AI, hitting NVIDIA and other big tech stocks. Yeah, and again, AI is the future, right? Everybody's talking about AI. You see it integrated in almost every platform. So it's not a surprise that the markets are fearful, right? And you got to understand the markets move off of news, it moves off of uncertainty and certainty. So when things are certain, stocks move up, stocks spike up. When it's uncertain, it sells off very sharply. Especially something like this. These companies, Microsoft, Facebook, Google, Amazon, they're spending billions of dollars on this AI infrastructure. And when you can get a company out of China that has found a way to do it better, obviously it's scaring a lot of people off. So it says, markets have been rattled by claims by China's DeepSeek that its AI assistant uses cheaper chips and less data than leading models, but performs equally well. A surge in DeepSeek's popularity has spurred a scramble by investors to reassess bets that AI demand-driven growth will keep fueling gains for stocks. AI bellwether NVIDIA shares tumbled over 11% in pre-market trading as chip-related names took a bruising. ASML lost 9% while ARM, Broadcom, and Microtechnology took similar hits. So yeah, everything is falling pre-market. This is not a surprise, and it may continue to fall. I think we'll probably see a bounce back up when there's some more certainty in the market. Now, I think that certainty is going to come pretty soon. I don't think it's going to be something where we got to wait months for it. I honestly think February is going to be a really good time for the market, specifically the crypto market. All right, so let's see what else it says. It says investors are now waiting for for the start of big tech earnings season this week, which brings results from Apple, Tesla, Meta, and Microsoft. Eyes will be on guidance for future profit as DeepSeek casts doubt on prospects for revenue. And this is very important, all right? So now earnings is coming up for these big tech players, and people are going to be looking, shareholders are going to be looking for responses from executives saying, how can you guys combat this new product on the market, DeepSeek, and how they're formulating their algorithms and things like that to create a better product than what we got going on. So investors are going to look for answers. These earnings calls coming up this week from Apple, Tesla, Meta, and Microsoft, and they're going to be looking for some comfortability as far as the future of AI for these companies compared to DeepSeek. So this is, meanwhile, trade wars concerns revived after a face-off between President Trump and Colombia over the week. Trump threatened to impose 25% tariffs on the country's goods in a row over deported migrants before putting the duties on pause after a deal was reached. All right, so looks like, there may be a pause on those tariffs. Let's see, Ion Vinia. Rut. I said it wrong. I said route. Rut. Sorry, it's very early in the morning. All right, so it's Rut. I have more to say on this on the opening big cast. All right, so let's take a look at prices. So obviously BTC is selling off. And again, this is due to the AI fears, right? I've been saying this a lot on the channel, but AI is the biggest sector when it comes to crypto, when it comes to stock. It's just the biggest sector overall. I mean, you look at meme coins. It's all about, well, I wouldn't say it's meme coins, but if you look at utility coins, the utility coins that are getting the most attention are AI specific coins. So the fact that there's uncertainty in the market, we're seeing that play out with cryptocurrency. We're seeing it play out with stocks and futures. So yeah, it's not surprising. So we went from, if you look at the 7-day chart, we went from 107 all the way back to 99. And in my opinion, obviously, there's really, yes, it's negative news, but it really doesn't have anything to do with the crypto market. Crypto is still decentralized. This is just, for me, this is just a way to shake out the weak hands. And we've been getting a lot of dips, right? We've been getting a lot of price movement to the upside. But I just think there's a lot of people that are bullish. And you can see on the right-hand side, the community sentiment is 80%. 80% bullish. So people are bullish on the market. But again, market makers, brokerages, they want to shake out the weak hands. So I know they're probably looking at the order books and they're saying, wow, a lot of people are placing their bets. They kind of know the cycle already, specifically people that know the crypto cycle and know that the year after the halving is the most bullish year. And not only that, we just have so much positive catalyst. Obviously, the new administration, not political, is very crypto friendly, so that's very positive. Last year, we got the institutional ETFs and things like that. So it's very positive time for crypto. So for me, this is just a shakeout. And obviously, when Bitcoin has a cold, the altcoins have an ammonia, right? They bleed out a lot more. I mean, Ethereum has been bleeding out for the longest, but the chart still looks good, right? When in doubt, zoom out and look at the chart, and that tells the story. Like, nothing is broken on this chart when it comes to Ethereum, but it's sell-offs. But prior to that, you could see, I mean, it happens. There's spikes, there's crashes, there's spikes, there's crashes. But overall, the chart just keeps moving forward, and that's what you need to pay attention to. You need to take a look. You need to take a step back and look at the overall chart and be optimistic about that. And I think in February we're going to see a lot more price moving to the upside, essentially. And it's good. I don't think we can be. I don't think we can have these sharp crashes for that long, specifically because we are in a raging bull market, and some people are saying this is going to be a super cycle, right? This is going to be a super cycle, and prices may go up until 2026, because everybody says like, okay, the market crashes after the year after the halving. But a lot of people are saying, since we do have institutional money in the space, that might change this time around. Now, I'm not betting on that. I would say 80 to like, there's an 80% chance we follow the previous cycles where we just, have our typical parabolic move, and then towards the end of the year we get the crash, right? Because there's a lot of talks about recession fears, and people are like, oh well, we haven't had a recession, a deep recession in a while, we're due for one, and it's cyclical. So a lot of people are saying that too. So I don't know, we'll have that super cycle. And for me, crypto, speaking specifically on crypto, it hasn't really gotten that mass adoption yet. Like, yeah, a lot of people talk about it, but I always compare it to, like, mass adoption for me would be like something like Amazon, where you can speak to anybody on the elevator and ask them if they've ordered something from Amazon, and most likely they're going to say yes. Once crypto gets like that, where you can go on the elevator and be like, did you use this today, or this coin today, or whatever, and people are like, yeah, I could use it to buy this, blah, 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 then that would be the case. Or you see like the option to use it in your grocery stores and things like that, which you could use it on the back end. But yeah, I think we're not there yet. But so that's what leads me to believe that we're still going to follow the same cycle. Maybe in the next 2 cycles, we'll see that change. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm going to look at the market. So the market right now is just looking overall red for the day. I mean, the futures are looking down. If we go to NVIDIA, oh my goodness, NVIDIA is down 11.7% pre-market. So yeah, and this makes sense, right? Because of those fears of DeepSeek, right? And this is the #1 chip maker, right? You're basically saying, okay, you're able to produce the same thing with the lower quality chips. Now, there's still going to be a demand for the chips. It's just the market is not liking it. So, yeah, we'll see what happens. And maybe I'll come on later to see how the market ends for the day. But I just wanted to come on and talk about this because it looks like this is the new upcoming news as far as what's going on in the market, and I just wanted to cover it. But that's pretty much it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.